Welcome, friends, to this fourth edition of the Morsk feed. It is called Edition 4, Utter Inconsequentiality. And why do I call it that? Very simple. Our lives are nothing. We are utterly inconsequential, like a ball of dust. I'm so sorry. In the wind. A ball of dust in the wind, like a leaf falling into a gutter, being urinated on by a rabid squirrel. We are inconsequential, yet we must carry on, as I do here at the Morsk Studios. I hope it helps you eke out a meager existence in your pathetic little lives. Thank you. Don't forget to follow me on my website, morskmonthly.com, where you will find a short story every single month. And of course, don't forget to buy my book, He, A Sexual Odyssey. It is not erotica, but it is sexy as hell. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This just in. CIA Director John Brennan, thank you very much, apologized for spying on the Senate. He said, quote, "If I had known it was such a big deal, I would only have spied on the House." Very thoughtful of you, John. Jesse the Body Ventura, and now as you see I can have visual aids here. This is Jesse the Body himself. Jesse the Body Ventura won a $1.8 million defamation suit against a deceased Navy SEAL for not punching him in the face. It is the largest award for not having been assaulted. Jesse's show is called Off the Grid. In this case, I suspect off the grid may be... Do not interrupt Morsk when he is on a roll. In this case, I've told you to stop. You are my audience at my request. I run the show, not you. This is the Morsk Studios, and do not interrupt me. In this case, I suggest off the grid may be a bit of an understatement. Is better. Stephen A. Smith, in referring to an incident in which a professional sports figure punched his girlfriend unconscious, then dragged her from an elevator, said that women have to be careful they're not provoking their spouses. ESPN subsequently suspended him for a week. When he heard about this, he punched his boss in the face, saying, quote, "I was clearly provoked by ESPN and so sorry. I am so sorry. I hope you're not laughing at my difficulties of my costume." Kate Upton, in a recent interview, she said she begged to have the body she has. Coincidentally, her recent boyfriends did the same thing. Amazing. Malaysian Airlines said it was considering changing its name. Recent suggestions included Ratsarak Air, Suicide Blue, and It's So Crazy flights. So far, the airline has not leaned toward one of those suggestions. Take your time, take your time. By the way, Hoda, I love you. You are like a fine piece of French settee, delicately carved and full of fascinating nooks and crannies. Call me. A North Korean military official threatened to launch a nuclear strike against the White House, which he called, quote, the source of all evil. In a response, John Kerry denied that the White House was the source of all evil. He said, quote, it's Kim Kardashian's bot. The bot itself had no command. Go KK. In a recent interview, Rand Paul said he wanted to pass a bill forbidding the U.S. to give money to Hamas. He went on to say, quote, my toupee now has more grease than most oil wells in North Dakota. Very slick, Randy, baby, very slick. Ah, that grey goose gets you in the testicles, doesn't it? In an interview on the Huckabee Show, Richard Dreyfuss said, we all have too little information to give an opinion on anything, unquote. He then went on to give his opinion on everything. Go, Jerry. Mila Kunis revealed the results of her ultrasound with Ashton Kutcher's child. She said, quote, the OBGYN told me I have 2.5 fetuses. Rapper Snoop Lion admitted he smoked marijuana in a White House bathroom. When asked to comment, Obama said, quote, I thought I smelled something in there, but I attribute it to Al Roker after eating Indian food. Kama Sutra. Thank you. Such a wonderful audience. Who could ask for more? Whatever. Under intense pressure, the Russian separatists finally allowed investigators to collect bodies from Malaysian Flight 117. Quote, the first body has been identified, one of them said. His name is Casey Kasem. Well, he had to turn up eventually. Secretary John Kerry, having been caught off mic ridiculing Israel's pinpoint strikes, was asked if he supported Israel's invasion of Gaza. He replied, of course. They have to invade, they have no choice. I support the military invasion of Gaza. Then he added, as long as nobody gets hurt. Well, this has been edition number 4, Utterly Inconsequentiality of the Morsk feed. Hoda, I love you. You wild France rodeo full of bull rides and stolichnaya. I bid you all adieu. Even you, Jesse, Ventura, the body. You're slightly off the grid, but we do not care. We love you. And now, in 3 seconds, I will let you scan my shirt so you may jump immediately to my website and purchase all my book and read my short stories. 2, 1, scan me, baby, scan me, Hoda. Oh, I love you. This has been the Morsk report number 4. And what is the name of number 4 again? Do any of you remember? Of course not, you idiots. I take it back. You are very nice people, really. Number 4 is called Utter Inconsequentiality. We are, after all, simply bull in the wind. I love you. I bid you adieu on this August 2nd edition, 2014. Of the Morsk feed number 4, and as I disappear into the dust, remember those stirring words from Chris Christie. I came, I ran for president, I got screwed. Thank you very much. I love you. Turn it off. I said turn it off. Must I do absolutely everything myself? Absolutely.